I am really sorry, one. Sorry I'm late. I had a meeting with my talent agent this morning, and this LA traffic is murder. Just start the intro. Hello there, welcome to today's character profile, in which I take a look at one of the greatest television characters to ever appear on our screens, talent agent Ari Gold from the HBO series Entourage. If you've never seen Entourage, here's a quick summary. Each season revolves around young, New York-raised actor Vincent Chase as he deals with his new life in Hollywood with his brother Johnny Drama, his best friend and manager Eric, and his driver Turtle. However, while the comedic misadventures of these characters and the humorous celebrity cameos keep us watching, everybody's favorite part of the series is without a doubt Ari Gold, played in a fiery performance by Jeremy Piven. Ari is a savvy businessman with an MBA from Harvard who represents some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, including James Woods, Hugh Jackman, and Entourage executive producer Mark Wahlberg. Similar to the real-life agent who was the basis for the character, Ari Emanuel. Due to his stressful job in which he has to deal with clients with massive egos, Gold is prone to loud, profane speeches, which ultimately give him the energy to go through each day.
I would have pictured you two living in the same condo together in like bunk beds with a little race car.
Ari.
Shut up! Don't say another word. Pretend like you're afraid of me, okay?
He fucked my wife, Ari.
He did not. You did? You fucked his wife? As you?
What?
Did you pretend to be him, or did she actually fuck you thinking you were you?
You think this is funny?
No, I think it's disgusting. I'm trying to figure out why she did that. I mean, if I were to cheat on my wife, it would be with like a, busty blonde or an Asian with pointy nipples, but an exact fucking replica.
He's not afraid to lie when the occasion calls for it, and is especially pleased when Eric fibs in order for Vince to get a job.
Tonight?
Despite being responsible for some of the biggest actors and filmmakers in the industry, Vince is still his number one client, as he tries desperately to land him some major jobs, including the lead in James Cameron's Aquaman, and his dream project, Medellin, a biopic on the life of Pablo Escobar. Ari's relationship with other people ranges from love to pure hatred. Despite the way he sometimes treats his clients and employees, he is a family man at heart. As much as he loves lying, he hates cheaters, and most of the time anyway, he is truthful to his wife. He cares so much for his family that he once stooped to crying so as to get his son into prestigious private school. He also has a love-hate relationship with Eric. Though he largely hates the decisions that are made behind his back, he understands the brotherhood that Vince and Eric have.
Eric, I know you mean well. You're Vince's friend and you want to protect him against making a bomb. Bombs are bad, they kill your career, right? Wrong. You know what kills your career? Passing on a hit.
All right, don't blame me if you can't get your client to do what you want him to do.
I resent this. I don't have dinner with people like you. I don't do it. I don't do this. You think Hugh Jackman calls me up and goes, hey, all right, listen, love the script, but I got to run it past my pizza boy.
Despite the occasional insults Ari throws towards his assistant Lloyd, he nonetheless views him as an important part of the agency.
I got Dana Gordon's assistant on the phone.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I'm trying out new looks. This one's my Andre 3000. You like?
No, I don't. You look like Michelle Kwan in drag. Why don't you do a triple fucking axle over to the phone and try cam?
However, he does feel hatred for a lot of people in his life, particularly his rival Josh Weinstein and his former boss Terrence, played by Malcolm McDowell. And of course, if one of his employees does something that he particularly finds offensive, even for him, he's not afraid to let his feelings explode out in the open and thus scaring his fellow agents.
Great work, Rob. Great work. See if you can read this. You're fired. And in case your ears are fucked, get the fuck out! And the next person I see juggling, tap dancing, or baton twirling, or doing any other circus-like tricks will join him, all right? One strike policy applies. Now get back to work! God damn, that felt good.
Ari is not even afraid to argue with the actors he represents.
I don't get a call back. Then I turn on the TV, and I see you sitting next to Vin Diesel. So what the hell is that?
I told Emily to call you. She didn't call. She fucked up. My BlackBerry was broken.
Wait a second. I called her, okay? She gave you that message, and you never called me back.
Okay, I was gonna go to the game with you. I told Emily that we were gonna be late. Okay, I went to go talk to Vin. He's doing the whole. He's got an 18-wheeler with equipment and going crazy. They're making power shakes. I don't know. He got the fucking crazy glasses on. I don't know what's happening. I told Emily to call you.
What are you talking? What language are you talking? You thought you were gonna? Is this an excuse? I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, it is. It is exactly what happened.
What happened? I still don't know. You're talking Chinese. What language?
Ari is seen with a telephone in his hand in almost every scene he's in, even to the point where he hid one in his belt on the holiest day of the Jewish calendar.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm not feeling well. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm getting very sick right now, honey.
You want me to lie?
That is the beauty of Yom Kippur. As long as you apologize by sundown, doesn't matter what you do. Now go. I'll be back soon.
His business is extremely important to him, as every time he has to talk to an actor is to talk shop with them. Ari is also very pro-Hollywood, particularly telling Vince constantly to forget about the independent films and go with the big Hollywood productions.
I get it. Okay. So what if Cruise passes?
Then they go to Brad Pitt. He passes, they go to Keanu Reeves, and on down the list.
And where is Vince on that list?
He ain't on the list.
Well, how do we get him on the list?
You do Aquaman, you stupid fuck.
This has especially helped in Vince getting roles in successful films like Head On and Aquaman. But when Vince does make an indie such as Queens Boulevard and Median, the result isn't as pretty. The former was drastically edited by the studio, and the latter became a monumental disaster at the Cannes Film Festival, almost destroying Vince's career. Entourage is currently in its 6th season, with season 7 already have been picked by HBO. While the longevity of the show could be due to its likable young cast, I think it's because of Jeremy Piven's performance as Ari. Practically every scene in which he appears is filled with terrific and hilarious writing, and it should be no surprise that Piven has already racked up 3 Emmy Awards for his work here. For some reason, however, he was not nominated for Best Supporting Actor this year, even though he proved to be just as brilliant, probably even more so, than in the past seasons. In conclusion, if you've never seen Entourage, the first 5 seasons are available on DVD. And while Ari Gold is the highlight of the series, the whole story of Vincent Chase and his group of friends is also an enjoyable ride, showing the ups and downs of living the Hollywood high life. See you next time. One episode. Steve? Steve. I should have hot chocolate in my hand right now. This is ridiculous. I'll be in my trailer. This is ridiculous.